Hi, I'm Amy Brown with THRIVEtoday, and today we're here to talk to you about momentum groups. Momentum groups are something that we have started that is designed to help you move your way through tracks 1, 2, and 3 of the Thrive Relational Skills training, and we're pretty excited about them. So tracks 1, 2, and 3 of Thrive Relational Skills Training each have prep work to ensure that you have the best experience in your track. Your time at Thrive is spent doing interactive exercises rather than listening to lectures. So Thrive has packaged the lectures and the application questions about those lectures into a course for you to work on throughout the year as you prepare for your Thrive training. This combination of lectures and application questions is what we mean when we refer to the online course. By preparing this way, you'll have a good understanding of the brain science of the training, and your Thrive group can move smoothly through the exercises without stopping to answer in-depth questions about the science behind the exercises. Now, your momentum group will be a group of 6 people who attend Thrive with you, and you will meet them during your week of Thrive training and be assigned into a momentum group. This group is totally voluntary. If you participate in Thrive during the week and then you see that your schedule does not allow you to participate in a momentum group, that's fine, but we want to provide this service for you. So during the 6 months or the year between tracks, as we offer tracks in both February and July, so you can come back from February to July to February, or you may want to have a year in between each track. During that time, your momentum group will meet by video every other week for an hour or so to catch up with each other, to build relationships, and to talk about the preparation work you are doing for your next track. This is not an accountability group, so it is an absolute no shame zone. You need to feel free to join the group even if you haven't been able to do the prep work for that week or for several weeks. That's fine. You'll be provided with a curriculum that shows which videos you should be watching and which questions to answer during the week to keep you on track for your next track of training. And the curriculum also gives you a question or two to discuss in your momentum group. And since momentum groups are relatively new, we thought it would be helpful for you to hear a few people talk about their experience with momentum groups. So the first person who's going to share with us is Amelia Breugem, who attended THRIVEtoday last year and has been participating in a momentum group to prepare her for track 1. Hey Amelia, how are you doing today?
I am good.
Good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your experience with the momentum group?
Sure. So I signed up for the momentum group after learning about the 19 skills. I just didn't have anybody at home to practice with, and I experienced the blessing of practicing with people all week, and I wanted that to continue. So it was wonderful to be able to have a group of people that I met with once a week to talk about what we learned, to practice what we learned, and just to stay connected and to pray together.
Good. So how do you think that this has been as a way to help you with your preparation for track 1?
Well, I'm a single mom, so I don't have a lot of time, and having this on the calendar and to meet people has been really helpful, and it's not so overwhelming when I think about doing the online courses when it's broken down into bite-sized chunks and know what we're talking about, and we have 1 hour we're going to do it in. It just makes it so much easier, I guess, instead of thinking, okay, I have to do this much preparation in the next year.
Right.
It's more fun.
Okay, good. And you get to look forward to seeing your momentum group friends when you get to track 1. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. So Charles and Dawn Spoelstra, you guys are alumni of all three tracks of Thrive, which is always quite an accomplishment. So congratulations on finishing that. And yay, I know. Tell us a little bit about your experience with Momentum Group.
Well, we did not experience Momentum Group between tracks 1 and 2. And so it felt, I love how Amelia talked about meeting weekly or every other week breaks our exercises down into bite-sized pieces, and we know that we're going to have other people other than just the two of us to process it. So it actually made our training between tracks 2 and 3 very joyful, very connected. We really looked forward to having our momentum group back together again in track 3. And it really helped the exercises not feel overwhelming.
Yeah, that's good. Charles, how about you?
Yeah, I totally, I think it's absolutely essential, because for us, getting through those exercises that first year was so hard with just the two of us. And what the group brought to it was like a group identity where we're all together. And we know that that helps our brains to mature too. So it was like, we're not alone in this. It's not just us trying to get each other to do it. There's a people, and it's not an accountability thing, but there is a force that you feel. It gives you momentum. You know, you feel everyone's doing this together, and that feels incredible. So it really did improve our experience greatly. We bonded with our group. It feels like family now. We're still meeting now after track 3 because we're doing the exercise.
Wow.
And I can honestly say, if it wasn't for the group, that would have tapered off, you know. So it's the group really has been a huge part of the experience for us.
Wow, that's really encouraging. That's exactly what we had hoped when we designed the momentum groups and put together the curriculum. And so thank you so much to all of you for sharing about that. And when you come to Thrive this year, make sure that you get to know your momentum group members and share your contact information and try your very best to set up a plan that will actually work with your schedule, and you will find the rewards are great. So thank you so much for joining us today.